Introducing the Digispectro CompleXion Color Spectrophotometer, an advanced hardware and app combination that can accurately measure color reflectance and perform spectral color matching. With the CompleXion device, the user can find the closest color to a scanned color, or calculate a color that can be applied to the scanned color so that it will match any target color. The app presents 3 modes. Use the Scan button to immediately begin a color scan and match. The Clients button manages a client database so that scans may be saved and analyzed later. Lastly, the Calendar button makes it easy to schedule client appointments and arrange future scanning sessions. Let's jump right into the Scan mode. The app is waiting for a color scan. Position the scanner over the target area and press the button on the scanner to begin measuring. After a moment, the screen updates to show the scan is processing. A moment later, the color is displayed. The large panel on the left side of the screen shows the color, CELAB and RGB detail. The smaller panel on the right is a list of colors that have been scanned. The user can scan as many colors as they like, and each scan will be displayed here. As colors are scanned, the main panel updates to show the average scan color. It is recommended to always scan at least 3 times when working with skin, to ensure that an accurate color is measured. There is a button in the bar along the bottom of the screen so that the scanned color list can be collapsed or expanded. Notice there is a small icon in the lower left corner of the main color display. Tap it to open a CIE chromaticity chart. This chart displays the scanned colors and the overall average color in the CIE color space. This provides immediate information about how close the colors are perceived to the human eye. The chart updates as new scans are received. When you are satisfied with the measured color, tap the Accept button in the lower right corner to complete the scan and proceed to the analysis stage. After a color has been scanned, it is displayed on the scan analysis screen. The CIE-LAB and RGB information is shown in the top left. On the lower left, tap the CIE color space icon to see where the color sits in relation to other colors. Tap the Curve button to display the detailed spectral reflectance data. This can be used to see how the color reflects light at different wavelengths, and how light or dark it is overall. We are now ready to perform color matching. Tap the Match button to see a list of the installed color libraries. Tap on a library to select it. You can select as many libraries as you like. Tap the Match button to search the libraries for matching colors. After a moment, the 10 closest matching colors are displayed. Tap the Collapse button to see all of the colors at the same time, or expand to see full color detail including CIE-LAB and RGB values. The colors are listed in order of closest match according to their CIED 2000 color difference. In the top right of each color there is an icon to exclude the color from future matches. The heart icon adds the color to a list of favorite colors, for later recall. Tap the CIE color space icon to chart the colors and visually see how close together they are. This provides an objective way to measure the effectiveness of the match. If none of the color libraries contains an acceptable match to the target color, it might be possible to formulate a precise color match. If a formulation library has been installed, the app will calculate the recipe to synthesize a color based on a set of available pigments. Tap the Formulate icon in the corner of the color display. The formulation screen opens and displays the recipe. If a computer-controlled dispensing system is available, the dispense button can be used to instantly mix the pigments and make the target color. Tap the Transform button. Digispectro CompleXion can calculate the color needed to transform a measured color into any other desired color. This has application in camouflage cosmetics. For example, an area affected by a skin condition can be scanned. An unaffected area can then be measured and the app will calculate the color that will mask the condition. Another application is foundation matching. Scan a foundation and compare to the skin, and the app will calculate the color change that needs to be applied to the foundation to achieve a precise match. If a matching color is found in the color library, it can be applied over the foundation to achieve the desired color. There are 3 panels. The panel on the left is the original color that was measured. The panel in the center is the desired target color. The panel on the right is the calculated color that needs to be applied to the original color so it matches the desired color. Begin by tapping the scan icon in the desired color panel. Scan a color, remembering that at least 3 scans is recommended. And tap Accept to confirm. The desired panel updates to show the color. After a moment, the Apply Color panel updates to display the transformation. The CIE color space chart is useful here. Tap the chart to open it, and observe the location of the scan and desired colors. This can help with understanding why the transformation color is selected. The desired and apply colors may be added to a color library for later recall. Use the Add to Library button to save the colors. The Digispectro CompleXion app can be used to modify a color. For example, there might be a desire to make a scanned color lighter, or increase the amount of red. CompleXion makes spectral adjustments that are based on how the eye perceives color. The user can adjust the lightness, red, green, and blue color components. Tap the icon on the lower right to switch between these modes. Now tap the plus or minus buttons to increase or decrease the amount of color. It is useful to open the CIE color space chart while performing these adjustments, to see how the modified color compares to the original color. When modification is complete, it can be formulated or added to a color library. It is easy to manage scan data for different clients with Digispectro CompleXion. Tap the Clients button on the main screen to see all of your clients. Search in this list, create new clients or edit client details. Opening a client shows 4 tabs. The first tab holds name and address details. Use the second tab to manage a set of scan points for each client. Every time a client is scanned, the results can be grouped under each scan point, making it easy later to analyze and correlate the data. The third tab is a complete history of all scans for the client. Filter by scan point to get a history of that location. Tap the Chart button or CIE Color Space button to display scan data graphically. This makes it easy to review the data and see how the client's color scans have changed over time. Finally, the Calendar button lists all upcoming or prior scan appointments for the client. A new booking can be added here. It is important to know that the CompleXion app also secures the client data and can be configured so that a password is needed to access any client information. This is especially useful in commercial or kiosk environments, where information must be secured from casual users. Every time a client is scanned, the app keeps track of appointments and saves the data. Use the Scan History button to see all bookings for clients by date. Tap on a day to see the appointments for that day. Tap the Details button to see more information about the appointment. Use the Calendar function to manage client appointments and schedule consultations for color scans. Tap on a day to see the appointments that have been scheduled for that day and whether the appointment has been completed. Digispectro CompleXion uses two types of color library. Color match libraries are used for color matching. Each library might contain hundreds or even thousands of colors. Formulation libraries contain detailed pigment characteristics, and this data is used to accurately predict the resulting color when pigments are mixed. Digispectro CompleXion uses this data to calculate the optimal color formulation needed to reach a target color. Color match libraries may be installed from a file, or new libraries can be created in the app by the user. Each library holds a list of colors which can be reviewed on this screen. Use the search filter to locate a color quickly. Opening a color shows the detailed CIE LAB and RGB information, and a spectral reflectance curve. The Digispectro CompleXion app includes many advanced functions for measuring, matching, adjusting, and formulating colors. Let's scan a color, match to a library, choose one of the results and modify it, and calculate the color that we can apply to the original color in order to reach the modified color. This is easy to do with CompleXion. Or let's measure a color, find the closest matching color in our database, and then see if any other colors in our library match that color. Again, this is easy to do with CompleXion. We hope you've enjoyed this brief introduction to Digispectro CompleXion, an accurate digital spectrophotometer combined with a powerful app to measure, analyze, record, and match color.